Whoa, day. What's up, folk? And welcome to the podcast, where I might just fuck around and speak on it. It's your boy Jack Canes, bringing you good talk. As I'm sitting here, I'm realizing this podcast thing is a whole lot harder than what I thought. Like I don't know, I don't have a clue on what I want to talk about right now. I think it'd be a whole lot easier if I was like conversating with someone, but right now I'm really just sitting under like this makeshift teepee that I made in my house, in my apartment, just looking at walls and magazines that's in front of me because I rap and shit. But they're dope magazines, all eyes on me. Pac's looking at me, Kendrick's looking at me, Ross is looking at me, Drake is giving me the side eye, But it's all good though. But I think I'm just gonna start off this first episode with, just telling the folks, where I'm from, just a small little introduction. So, anyways, a little bit about Jack Canes. I'm from the Noke, baby. You probably hear it in my voice, straight out of Virginia. 540, I love that shit to death. Currently living in LA. Damn, that AC's kicking on now. Currently living in LA, trying to, be like everyone else, chase the dream. And that dream is simply being in post-production or topping the charts, you feel me? But yeah, and it's cool, it's great. So I was gonna do a big introduction, but whatever, I'll just let y'all figure out who I am as this goes on. So let me tell you a story, because that's gonna be the easiest thing for me to do right now. And that story is about the longest Monday of my life. Jesus Christ, let me tell you. So 2014, I was living in Korea. I was in the military, joined the military in 2012, got out in 2016, 2014, best year of my adult life. Peace to South Korea. One time for the rock. So, anyways, that year is coming to a close. It's time for your boy to leave. My final day. I wake up. It's like, who knows what time it is. It's probably like 7 o'clock or so, and I have to final out, I have to leave the base, so we have to do all this paperwork and this and that stuff before you can leave the final out. So I'm going to final out, and your boy is missing a paper. I'm sitting there talking to the lady. We're looking for it. I'm like, what in the world is this paper? And you need the paper to leave. But I'm thinking to myself, like, look, I'm trying to go home. It's about to be Christmas. You know what I'm saying? December 22nd. I'll never forget it. It's Christmas this week. Like, y'all can miss me with that extra shit. Your boy going to the crib. Like, fuck it. So, anyways, I'm going back to the hotel. I'm fucking tossing my room all over the place, looking for this damn paper. Ooh, excuse me. And I'm like, where in the hell is this paper? Like, I know I didn't throw it away. What is going on? Like, I just don't feel like dealing with the bullshit, but I'm like, fuck it. I'll deal with the bullshit. Like, at the end of the day, I'm getting on this plane. So I go back over, I walk back across the street to my final out appointment, and I walk in, and I'm like, I don't know where the paper's at. The lady's like, don't even trip. We got it right here. Shit was stuck to some other papers in my folder. I'm like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. So I final out, hot my ass on this motherfucking plane. Let's get some shut-eye. I got a 14-hour flight to Seattle. Back to the States, here we come. So, going to Korea, I flew into Seattle. Only times I've ever been to my life. Only times I've ever been to Seattle in my life. Going to Korea, coming back from Korea. Always been fascinated with Seattle. So the first time I go, typical Seattle, just what I wanted it to be. It's rainy, it's gloomy. It's not pouring down rain, but it's drizzling and it's very gloomy. I'm like, wow, this is Seattle. So fast forward a year later, and we're flying in. And again, in Korea, my day started at 7 in the morning. When I got to Seattle, my day started at 8 in the morning, because Korea is like 14 hours ahead of us, in the States. So, and it's beautiful. It's green as can be. We're flying in. I see the white caps. I see the snow caps on the mountains. You know what I'm saying? Just peeking above the clouds. We fly over the city. I see the stadium. It's just nice, as green as can be. I'm like, yo, Seattle is dope, bro. So we land, and I'm like, all right, it's the home stretch. The kid's about to be in the Noke soon. So I go to the counter, and I'm like, which flight is mine? Because, coming from Korea, I had to change my phone over, and I had to, put my SIM card and stuff back in. So it was taking a while for my phone to like recognize being back in the States and, the networks and all that stuff like that. So like I could not get access to my email account for anything to see which flight was mine. And I couldn't remember if it was United or it was American Airlines. So I'm like, which one? So I'm going to both, trying to check in. None of them are letting me check in. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Like, so I go to the front desk, to the counter. The lady, she can't figure it out. Like, we don't know what's going on. We can't see your flight. I'm like, what? Go back to the other counter. Same thing. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. So now that I think about it, American Airlines. It was American. Yeah. So now that I think about it, I go back to the American Airlines counter, and the lady's like, well, do you have the card that you paid for, the flight with? Yes, I do have it. It was my GTC. Shout out Uncle Sam. So I give her the card. She runs the information. Guys, let me tell you. Again, it is Monday, December 22nd. She reads it off. Donovan Brown, such and such, such and such. Yeah, your flight is at 11 o'clock, December 27th. What? You said, huh? December 27th? What's that, like Saturday? Christmas is on. Man, I was hot. I was so hot. I'm like, how in the hell did I book the wrong flight? Let me tell you how I booked the wrong flight. When not being loyal comes back and bites you in the ass. Every time I fly, I always fly Delta. But I wanted to be home an hour and a half earlier. So I decided to take another flight. Picked the wrong damn one. So at this point, I'm like, well, is there any flights going out, this and that? He's like, yeah, let me look on Kayak for you right quick. Iraq. Get on Kayak, yeah, you can fly out right now or whatever. It's gonna cost you $1,000. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. So I'm like, bump that. I'll just try to find something else cheaper or whatever. So I'm looking. I run over to the UXO. I'm online trying to find a flight. I finally find one. I had to drop $800 on the spot, y'all. $800. I'm sorry, it just makes me like upset just even thinking about it. $800. I still ain't recovered. I still ain't recovered from that, y'all. Anyways, drop the 800 bones. I go to check in my bags and stuff, shit overweight. Since when in America did they switch the weights on the bags? Could have sworn it was 60. Shit was 50. Might have been 40. Who knows? Either way, I was overweight. That was another 100. So I go over to the flight. And which flight do I end up flying, guys? The one that I should have picked in the very first. Delta. Crazy. So I go over there and I see my homegirl who was also flying with me. That left the same day as me. And I'm like, yo, Ralph. And she's like, what you doing over here? I'm like, you'll never guess what just happened. I'm like, I booked the wrong flight. I tell her this and that. So anyways, at this point, I take the L straight to the chin. Fucked up, but I'm going home. It's whatever. So I finally, get on the plane, this and that. I have a connection in Atlanta. Then I got to go up. Then I got to shoot up to the Nook, So I get to Atlanta. Everything's cool. Mind you, I have my ex picking me up. Worst mistake. My ex, but nigga was trying to get the pussy. Anyways, so I'm having her pick me up. So I get to Atlanta. I'm like, hey, look, everything's still on schedule. I should be landing around 9:45, 10 o'clock. Come scoop me. No doubt. So we're flying. And I'm realizing, I'm looking out the window and I can't really see much. But they're saying, we're close. We're about to descend, this and that. I can't see anything. Next thing you know, all of a sudden, the pilot just yanks on the plane and nails the throttle. I mean, sky high. Then I see shit. We're underneath the fog, and we were so close to the ground. So close, and he just nails it. I'm like, damn. We was at the crib. We was in Roanoke. It was too foggy to land. So we fucking go to Knoxville. Or was it Nashville? Where did we fly? We flew to Knoxville. Flew to Knoxville Airport. And I text my ex. And at this point, she's wild. I mean, just completely throwing a fit. And I'm like really just cursing me out and all kind of, man, you better pay me back. You better give me gas money. You better, what am I really supposed to do here? Like, it's fog. It's weather. Like, it's something that's just totally out of my hands. Like, clearly I can't control this. That's why she's my ex. Bitch was crazy and just stupid as fuck. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to speak on her like that. But anyways, so, we're in Knoxville. And so at this point, I got to hit up my homie AJ. And I'm like, fam, please tell me that, you're up. Or you can come pick your boy up from the airport. And so, we finally get back to the Nook. Man. The fog was cool. So we get there and I text him like, bro, you up? Yeah, man, I got you. And but the homie came through and picked the kid up. It was like 1:30 in the morning. And I had to tell him, like, bro, like, you will not understand this Monday. Like, my Monday started at 7 in the morning on the other side of the world, guys. The other side of the world. And it ended at 1 in the morning on a Tuesday. But we're just going to call that a Monday. And it was just crazy. Let's listen to some jams.